Hi everybody. Well, it's that time of year where I start collecting bread for my stuffing. And I have a dehydrator here. And so all my little pieces of the ends of my bread and different pieces that I don't normally want to use for sandwiches or whatever, I just cut them up and I put them in my dehydrator. And I'll show you how I do that. So as you can see here, I have a jar with cubed bread. And so this is what I did is I chopped it up and I put it on my dehydrator sheet. And I always start doing this around the beginning of November or probably the middle part of October. I don't normally eat stuffing or have anything to do really with bread crumbs until this time of year. I'm gluten intolerant, so I'm actually making this for my family. And they all like it when I do a homemade version of stuffing. So I'll show you how I do it. I have this little bit of bread right here that is getting kind of stale. It was at the end part of my loaf of bread and we hadn't eaten it fast enough. So it's kind of dry and it's not as yummy for sandwiches. So what I do is I just take this bread and I chop it up into little squares just like you would have with store-bought stuffing. And so I just, it seems sort of soft now, but it's actually too dry for sandwiches. And I just chop it up like this, and then I add it to my screen that I use for my dehydrator. Now, if you don't have a dehydrator, that's okay, because all you need to do is just put this on a cookie sheet and just put it in your oven. You don't even have to turn your oven on. If you have time, like if you're not doing this the day before Thanksgiving or something, just put it in your oven and just put it on a tray and let it dry on its own. You don't need to add any heat or anything to it. In fact, with the dehydrator, because I have a lot of time, I just put this in the dehydrator, don't turn it on or anything, and just leave it in there. And then I go back and check on it in a couple days. So then just add it, and then I just add it to my jar. And I keep going until my jar is full, or however guests I'm going to be having for Thanksgiving, to how much I have to make. And so I just chop up what I have, and I just don't want anything to go to waste. And so this makes me feel kind of good because, you know, like my husband, he doesn't like the end of the bread, so it makes great breadcrumbs. So here we go. And we got our dehydrator here, and it's off. I don't have it on at all. And we just add it. Doesn't matter what shelf. Just put it in there and close the door and just leave it here. And leave it for however long it takes. It might take a couple of days. It might take a day. It doesn't really matter. Just check on it once in a while and kind of move it around and, you know, until it's all nice and dry. And then just add it to your jar. So that's how you start off making your own homemade stuffing for Thanksgiving. And later on I'll put my recipe that I use during Thanksgiving. It's real simple, real easy, and I'll put it on there once I go to make it for Thanksgiving. Okay? Have a great day.